Every great story begins with a vision, not a company, not a logo, but an idea. An idea that refuses to stay small. In 2026, that idea became Omegai Frontier Research, a project built around curiosity, technology, innovation, and the future of artificial intelligence. It was created to explore possibilities, research new concepts, and turn imagination into action. People were drawn to the vision and the excitement surrounding it. The future seemed full of potential. But every ambitious mission eventually faces reality. Building something meaningful requires effort, learning, consistency, and perseverance. Challenges appeared, lessons were learned, and the journey began to change. Yet what seemed like an ending was actually the beginning of something new. A new chapter emerged, a chapter called Arvio. From the experience, knowledge, and determination gained through Omegai.
The story revolves around two initiatives connected by a single mission: Omegai Frontier Research and Arvio. Omega Frontier Research was founded on February 16, 2026. It was created with a vision of research, innovation, and exploration. Its goal was to study technology, AI, and encourage curiosity about the future. Although its journey lasted only 4 months, the lessons, experiences, and ideas developed during that time would leave a lasting impact. Then came Arvio. Founded on June 17, 2026, RU stands for Artificial Research on Virtual Intelligence Operations, but upon the lessons learned for Omegai, RU continues the mission with a clearer focus. Its goal is to make technology and AI education accessible to everyone, research emerging technologies, build AI systems, and inspire people to learn and innovate. While they have different identities, both initiatives share the same foundation: a belief in research, a belief in learning, and a belief that innovation begins with a curiosity. To understand RU, we must
The
understand
Frontier
where
Research
the
was
journey
founded on
began. The story
February 16,
starts with Mega
2026,
Frontier
with a
Research.
vision centered around technology, innovation, and the future of AI. It was created with a simple belief: every breakthrough begins with curiosity. Before something can be built, it must first be explored, understood, and researched. The purpose of Omega was to investigate emerging technologies, learn about AI, and encourage innovative thinking. It was a place where ideas could be explored and where curiosity could become knowledge. Omega believed that research is the foundation of progress. Every invention, every discovery, and every advancements begin with a people asking questions and searching for answers. AI was one of the main areas of focus as AI continued to transform the world. Frontier research sought to understand its potential, its application, and its future impact on society. But frontier research was not only about technology, it was about creativity, learning, and exploration. The organization encouraged people to think beyond existing limits and imagine new possibilities for the future. Its mission was to learn, research, experiment, and innovate, not simply to discuss ideas, but to understand them and explore how they could become reality. Although Mackay Frontier Research exists for only 4 months, from February 16 to June 16, 2026, its vision remained consistent. Throughout its journey, it represented curiosity, it represented ambition, and it represented the belief that knowledge and innovation can create opportunities for a better future. While the organization itself would eventually come to an end, the lessons experienced and ideas developed during those 4 months would become the foundation for the next chapter, a chapter that would soon become our view. Frontier research began with a vision that inspired people, a vision that made future feel possible. When Omega was founded on February 16, 2026, people were excited. They saw ambition, they saw innovation, they saw something big that looked bigger than an ordinary project. The community started to grow. People joined the mission. Many believed they were witnessing the beginning of something special. The excitement was everywhere. The future looked legendary, but building something real is very different from imagining it. At first, people saw the logo, they saw the ideas, they saw the potential, but they had not yet seen the work. Behind the vision are long nights, research, planning, testing, learning, problem solving, and constant improvement. As time passed, reality became clear. Creating the future required commitment, it required effort, it required patience. And one by one, people began to leave. Some chose easier paths, some moved to other projects, some lost interest, others simply decided it was much work. The hype faded, the work remained, and when the work remained, many walked away. But I stayed. While others left, I continued researching, explored ideas and technologies that others ignored. I planned the future. I built a foundation and system. I experimented, tested, failed, learned, and improved. I worked to turn ideas into reality. I continued moving forward, even when support became smaller, because Frontier Research was not just a logo. It was never just a name, it was a responsibility, a mission, a belief that innovation is worth pursuing when the journey becomes difficult. For 4 months, Frontier Research existed as an experiment, a vision, and a learning experience. And on June 16, that chapter came to an end. But the story did not. Every downfall writes a blueprint for a great rise. And Omega Frontier Research fell. It didn't end the story. It cleared the path for Arvio to rise, proving that true innovation doesn't die with old empires. It evolves, it rebuilds, and it comes back stronger than ever. They joined for aura, the respect, the hype. But when they saw the work, they left. I stayed for the purpose, and that's why Arvio was born. On June 17, 2026, a new chapter began. Arvio was founded with a clear purpose, not to chase popularity, not to seek attention, and not to build something based on hype. Arvio was created because I believed there was still work left to do. When others saw a project that had struggled, I saw unfinished work. When others saw setbacks, I saw lessons. When others stopped building, I decided to continue. It was founded on a simple belief: technology and AI education should be available to everyone, no matter where they live, no matter their background, no matter their resources. Education should not be restricted. That belief became the foundation of Arvio. The mission of Arvio is clear: to teach technology for free, to teach AI for free, to make AI education accessible worldwide, to research the future of AI, and to build AI tools that help people, to create new AI systems, and to improve existing AI systems. Arvio is not just about learning technology, it is about helping others learn it too. It is about creating opportunities for people who are curious, ambitious, and willing to grow. Since its creation, I have continued researching AI and emerging technologies. I have spent countless hours on learning independently, studying new developments, testing new ideas, designing concepts and systems, building projects, and turning challenges into experience. Every setback became a lesson, every lesson became knowledge, and every piece of knowledge became a step forward. Arvio follows five core principles: vision over popularity, learning over ego, purpose over recognition, consistency over motivation, and building over talking. These principles define everything Arview stands for. Our vision is simple: a world where anyone anywhere can learn technology and AI for free. A world where innovation is accessible. A world where learning is not limited by location, background, or resources. Our research focuses on AI learn language models, AI assistant, educational technology, human AI collaboration, and future intelligence system. We believe that future belongs to those who continue learning, adapting, and building. But Arvio did not appear from nothing. Its roots trace back to Omega Frontier Research, and because of that, Omega is not dead. The original project has evolved, but vision remains alive. Omega Frontier Research continue as a separate identity dedicated to research, experimentation, and documenting ideas. Its YouTube channel will remain active. Its research log will continue to be preserved. Its lessons will continue to guide future work. Most importantly, frontier research remains a crucial part of Arvio. The spirit of exploration, innovation, research, and discovery that defined Omega now lives within Arvio. Omega was the foundation, Arvio is the continuation. Omega was where the journey began. Arvio is where journey moves forward. Separate identities, shared purpose, one mission, one vision, one future. Journey is only beginning. Research continues. Learning continues. The building continues. My name is Athar Mishra, founder of Arview, and this is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of a new chapter. No hype, no excuses, only progress.